Hello everyone, my name is Mr. B and welcome back to another video. So this is going to be a bit different. The reason why I'm recording this video is because my other video that I just recorded turned out to be very bad. The audio just did not work, and even if I could salvage it, I don't really know if it's going to be any good. So I'm going to make this video as sort of like a replacement for that video. And to tell you how sudden this video is, I don't even have a script for this video. So if I do sound a bit scuffed, I'm very sorry. So I started my YouTube journey by releasing a video where I review and talk about the shows I'll be watching during the summer of 2022. And the reason why I didn't do one for fall is because I'm very busy during this time of year with other stuff that I can't really talk about. Because of that, I barely have any time to watch any anime, and not only that, I barely even have time to make videos, hence why this video is going to come out way later compared to my other videos. The only shows that I've been managed to keep up this season are Mob Psycho and Chainsaw Man, and that's not really surprising considering how very big these shows are. But this season does have a lot of really good new shows that come out. Gundam The Wish from Mercury was a show that I wanted to talk about, but I decided to make a show about this one instead, and I actually just watched this show late last night and just finished it, and I figured why not talk about it. If you know me, I'm very big into slice of life. It's one of my favorite genres, if not my favorite genre in anime, and because of that, I watch a lot more slice of life shows than I do, say, shonen and stuff. Because of that, some of my personal favorite shows are from the slice of life genre. One of my personal favorites is K-On! And if you've seen K-On!, it's not hard to see why. It's a show about cute anime girls having fun and playing music together, and aside from them being just cute, it's just a funny show, and it's a really interesting show to watch whenever I just want to relax and stuff. And I also watched this show called Hitori Bochi, which, if you don't know, is a show about this girl who's very shy, very introverted, but she wants to make friends. Sort of like Komi-san, just to me a lot more cuter in terms of animation. It's not the most unique show out there. It's definitely not the best show I've seen, but it's definitely like an interesting watch, and definitely I had fun while watching it as well. So imagine these two shows, K-On! And Hitoribochi, merged together into one single anime. And that's Bochi the Rock. Bochi the Rock is a show made by Studio Cloverworks, who have done a lot of good shows this year already. Now, Cloverworks is a very big studio, and some of their shows this year have been absolutely bangers. Spy X Family, My Dress Up Darling, Akebi-san. These are shows that are really good, and I really enjoy them so far. And that being said, Bochi the Rock, I think, is a step above some of these shows even. Some of these shows might look very well animation wise. They look very pretty, and the biggest example is I think Akebi-san, which is basically just Cloverworks trying to show off, hey, KyoAni is not the only studio that could do this. We could do this as well. To me, Bochi the Rock is a lot more different compared to their other shows. The animation for Bochi the Rock is incredibly simple, and it's very similar to Hitori Bochi as well. And because of its similarities, I can't help but draw comparisons between the two. In fact, I'm fairly certain that it's made by some of the same people because the similarities is just uncanny. Because of its simplicity, some of the characters' movements are very detailed, and not only that, but some of the comedic moments as well are done incredibly well. I can't remember when's the last time I laughed this much at a show, probably since the first time I saw Nichijou, and this show is incredibly hilarious. Some of the character dialogue, some of the character personality, character traits, their movements, everything is just done hilariously. Not to mention some of the animation leans towards this as well, and the smooth animation complements the chaotic comedic moments, and I do really like that as well. I realized that while I talk about the animation a lot, I haven't really explained what this show is even about. Now, this show stars our main character Hitori, who is a very shy and introverted person. But one day when watching TV, she was inspired to start learning guitar, and she spent 3 years learning guitar, trying to make friends and perform a concert and everything. But during that 3 years, she didn't even do that. But at the same time, she managed to grow into a very capable guitarist. One day, when she was all alone, she was picked up by a random person and was invited to join this band. Hitori, being the absolute shut in, absolute nervous wreck that she is, was too scared to even reject it and decided to just accept it because, again, she's shy and she also dreamt about being part of a band for a long time, so this was her moment. That's basically the starting point of the show. It's a combination of K-On, the music making, the performances of K-On, with the awkwardness of Hitori Bochi. And combine them, you have Bochi the Rock. And the reason why it's called Bochi the Rock is because one of the members came out with a name and she thought of Hitori Bochi, which basically means alone or someone who's alone, and used the Bochi part in the name. So hence why it's called Bochi the Rock, because that's Hitori's nickname. The music performances are very, very well done as well. I'm very spoiled because of what K-On did to me. The animation in K-On was absolutely fabulous. How they strum their guitars, then beating the drum, playing the piano, it just spoiled me. And any animation, any anime that deals with making music, I'm going to judge them playing the instruments very, very harshly because of this. And Bochi the Rock does this incredibly well. The performance sequences were absolutely incredible. Bochi strumming the guitars was done incredibly well. A mix of 3D and 2D were blended in really, really well, and I do quite enjoy the performances as well. The songs were really, really good. Both the openings, the endings were incredible, and some of the songs that they perform were really, really good as well. And for a music anime, I feel like having a good set of songs is very, very important. With all that being said, I feel like this show is not as popular as it probably deserves to be, but that's mainly because of the overall themes and because it's a slice of life news show. It's hard for people to sort of get into it without it spreading around through word of mouth or through YouTube videos and all that. But I feel like the show is growing stronger every single week, and I'm really happy that a show like this is getting as much attention as it is currently getting, because this is the type of show that I'm really, really into. It's the type of show that I personally really enjoy. Just cute anime girls doing incredible things, and plus, it's an incredibly humorous show. I'm personally on board with it, and I'm really excited to see where this show goes, because if it continues like this until the end of the season, it could probably be a dark horse for anime of the year. I'm just saying, it's really, really good, and personally, I rate it really, really highly.
一気に演奏の安定感が増した。ひとりちゃん、本当はこんな風に弾くんだ。
With all that being said, that's all for this video, and I know it's incredibly scuffed, and I'm sorry. Please forgive me for that. I didn't really plan to make this video, but considering how much I enjoyed this show, considering how much I love this show already, I figured why not take this as a chance for me to talk about the show briefly. With all that being said, thank you for watching this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you want to see more, and as always, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.